welcome to MS4. Today I am practicing some makeup I'd like to do for a little project. I'm also going to be moving my camera setup around for this project, so you may not see any of that because it's not a makeup video that I'm shooting, but today we're just going to practice and see what makeup look I can get done today. This is the Lawless powder. I think I told you guys last time that I'm trying to get some escape velocity for a project that I'm working on. So it's getting to that point where it's the little green man trying to psych me out, going, oh, it's not gonna be any good. You're not gonna do anything. You're just, hopeless, all the things, which I know is not true. I know that in the current world, Sigma bronzer also, this one also in light, it can be kind of a tough world out there for projects, for creative things, but I feel like we've got to take a shot. I think I'm going to be using sports metaphors through all of this. My team, the Miami Heat, they are in the play-ins, but they're going to have a tough shot making it through the first team that they're playing. They're 0-3 throughout the season against this team, so the odds are against us, but I'm still hopeful. I think that there's always a way to win. I'm not sure we're going to, but at least we've got a shot. We're going to use the Beauty and the Beast palette. I think that's the thing, is like, you have to show up to have the chance to win. So I'm trying to put that together in my regular life. Gotta show up, gotta do something, gotta at least have the faith that something might happen. If you show up, that maybe luck will find you. Maybe it'll be just the day that the right person that you're wanting to talk to, here's your message. It could be, all the things that people often say, the Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I feel like that's where I am, is that, if I take the shot and I don't make it, then I can always take a shot again. I'm not in that whole, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. I don't believe that, although I believe that there's sometimes moments where, this is a point where you could step up and shine. I do believe that, but I don't believe that, like, if you completely miss the shot, that you never get a chance again for it. And maybe that's just being a little too optimistic. If you make it if your team makes it to the finals, they might not make it to the finals again. Like, it's been, been known to happen. But I think as long as I'm keeping that, okay, it could happen that you never get the chance again, but then again, maybe you do. So that whole putting in the category of wait and see, like, I'm not going to make a decision about how it's supposed to be or going to be. I'm going to put it in the wait and see and just show up. Now, this has taken me a while to get there. Some of you who know me know that, like, that's been a battle, trying to shift my thinking into the you only get one shot, into, the universal will bring it back to you as long as you're committed and you keep trying and you keep striving for that moment again. So that's taking me a while to really get into my DNA as far as that goes. So I know that this is a process. I know that it's potentially possible that this time goes, and it's also potentially possible that, you know, we're going to be trying again next time. So I had to try and find the brush I wanted. I have not found the brush I wanted, but we're going to use that. We are using the Spellcraft palette. Isn't it beautiful? The Lethal Cosmetics. And this is your color palette. So I think there's just one of my favorite colors in this is Summon, and I keep reaching for that, and today is going to be no different. We're going to Summon. But I have to be proud of myself. I've been making a concerted effort to put myself out there, and on Friday, today's Sunday, on Friday I sent a script in to one of my old bosses, one of the first people that I worked for when I came to Hollywood, and so I sent in a script to her, and we'll see where it goes. I don't know that it'll go anywhere, but I'm proud of myself for taking the chance and attempting. So I've got to be proud of that, you know, proud of the steps, proud of, you know, taking the shots, even if it's not, you know, the shot. I'm not, you know, at the buzzer taking the shot. But I think it's those incremental steps in the meantime. You know, I'm working on my game. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I think I'm going into, this is always the thing, there's always these great, boy. All right, we're gonna go into tarot. That's what we're gonna do. We're going deep. Let's use a finger, because we can. These shadows are so soft and buttery for most of them. There's a couple of ones that are more sandy, but some of these are just so incredibly lovely as far as touch goes. So anyway, and I don't know, I've been trying to think big, because I don't know that thinking small has necessarily been useful to me. I feel like a lot of times, you know, the stretching for things makes me grow. I have to remember that my reach has exceeded my grasp, you understand, on a lot of attempts before, but that, you know, there's nothing that says that this attempt is not going to work, or that my potential to reach hasn't gotten better. This one is a little more, it's still pretty creamy. It's Conjure. Oh, but look, it has a super like blue reed. At least it is to me in the light coming through the window. This is mid-afternoon light, but I'm still getting lots of, well, not lots of, I'm getting window light. Okay. So then this last little bit, going to be going in with this white. This other, so my nail polish, this is the Mooncat collaboration with Star Wars The Dark Side, and this is Star Destroyer. So this is just one coat. It's pretty sparkly. I need to do another coat probably. But anyway, this elemental kind of reminds me of that. But this one is blingy. And if I get enticed and I use that one, it's like, that is the look. You done gone has exploded. That is the look. Okay, let's see if we can't get some of the hex. It's very sparkly, but I think it's a very sheer. A little bit. It also has a little duochrominess. I don't know that a brush is the right answer for these, but I have a tendency for the inner corner highlight, if I'm doing it with my finger, that sometimes it gets a little all over the place. It gets down into the lower lash line. So that's, we're just going with that. I don't know if you can hear it, my dog has discovered that I've left the other room, so she's coming in to check on me. Oh, she's getting a drink. Okay. All right, let me find a, okay, this is a pencil brush. And this is from the Sigma Alice in Wonderland collection. So Raven is the darkest one. So let's go for Raven. The other one is Cauldron, which is a more purpley, but I think I'm looking for the dog. So apparently my dog was not checking on me. She just wanted a drink. One of those days, apparently. Going into the crease a little bit and then up. So very interesting. I don't mean to be like doing the YouTube version of vague booking. It's just sometimes, you know, when you're kind of trying to keep your energy tight, like, and ready, like you're going to be doing the cannon burst, so you're keeping your energy tight. I feel like that's where I am. Like I'm trying to not be nervous, trying to be relaxed, but then also trying to keep my energy tight and ready. Like if you're gonna, back to basketball metaphors, if you're gonna shoot a three, you wanna be loose, but you wanna be using your legs, and you wanna be tight in your shooting form that way, because it takes a lot of energy to get to the three. In real life, I cannot shoot a three. I played 1 year of basketball, and that was in junior high, and that was just a bad decision on my part. Okay, so that is Raven. Oh, I like the idea of this palette, and I also like the palette. So let's put on some mascara. So anyway, if you want to send well wishes energetically, you don't have to, because, you know, I might be up to no good. So you might not want to be throwing your energy behind that, but, you know, you can spare a little love. We will take that gladly, and thank you in advance. So this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I feel like on my channel, if you're looking for mascara excitement, these aren't the droids you're looking for. I'm kind of excited about moving my camera situation around, just to see if what I've got going on for lights has made a difference since the last time I tried repositioning things. So we'll see. actually like shooting my makeup standing up because I can move around if I need to get something, or like I said, if there's any need for in the middle of things kind of adjusting, it's easier to do that with standing up in the way my office is situated. Okay, all right, so we have the eye look. So I'm gonna do a liner, a lipstick, and possibly some lip gloss. Wherever Walnut for Makeup Forever. Okay. And going to Maison Merit lipstick. This is the matte version. That's why I was saying we'll probably use some lip gloss. Okay. Maison or House. Okay, so that's just the liner and lip shade, and I think I pulled out a gloss just for this purpose. This is the ColourPop Luxe Gloss. This is in Eternal Flame. I just want to dab, just a dab, just a pinch, just a dollop. I like the scent of that. It's a little sweet, but not weird, or like sometimes the fragrances of things are like weird and cloying, but this is nice. Okay. The last couple of times I've gotten maybe over applying my lip gloss. So, all right, so here we are. Take this out. Okay, so this is the look. All right, so I am ready to move my camera situation, and wish me luck. We'll see everyone in the next video. Hope you are well, and enjoy your Sunday. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.